to the killer who may be in this room. We believe you are hiding in plain sight. We also believe this person is from Delphi, currently or has previously lived here, visits Delphi on a regular basis, or works here. We believe this person is currently between the age range of 18 and 40, but might appear younger than his true age.
Did this individual travel unexpectedly? Did they change their appearance? Did they shave their beard?
Delphi has changed. You know, how we, instead of greeting your neighbor, you know, with a handshake and a smile at the grocery store, now you look at everybody with suspicion.
We know that this is about power to you. And you want to know what we know. And one day, you will.
Delphi Mayor is getting longer. Shane Evans filed this afternoon to become the first independent in this year's race. Evans graduated from Delphi High School in 2008 and is currently studying for the Indiana bar exam. In 2012, Evans ran as a Democratic candidate for the Indiana House of Representatives.
Delphi's next mayor was sworn in today, 1 week before he officially takes office. Independent candidate Shane Evans won last month's three-person race with more than half the vote.
Welcome back. As we close out 2016, we are looking ahead to the new year and what communities are looking forward to for 2017. We are joined this morning by Delphi Mayor Shane Evans to talk about the community of Delphi. Thanks for being here, sir.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
So, quickly, biggest accomplishment from 2016?
Probably the biggest thing, and the biggest thing you can notice downtown is the wrap-up of the Stellar project. So the streetscapes are done. We've got new sidewalks, curbs, and the asphalt's down.
Started on February 13th, 2017. That's the day that Abby and Libby disappeared. They were hiking on the Monon High Trail. Searchers found their bodies the next day on Valentine's Day in a wooded area along the river.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dustin Grove. We are tracking the latest developments in the Carroll County homicide investigation of 2 teen girls.
Now, Mayor Shane Evans says he's humbled by all of the support from the community.
When you've got the volunteers that went out in the search parties, you've got the business community, you've got religious organizations, you've got community organizations that are coming out here to help.
Did they change their
appearance?
Did they
are dropping everything,
shave their beard?
To provide food to families, provide food to law enforcement officers here.
Evidence in this case has led investigators to believe this is a double homicide, and that's what we're investigating at this time.
Thank you, Tony. We do have some new information for you today. It's in the form of an audio file from the cell phone that Liberty German had with her at the time. We're not going to play everything that we have, but Liberty had the presence of mind to turn on her video camera. Again, we're not going to be able to share everything with you, but we are going to share this audio clip with you momentarily with the hope that somebody will recognize this voice. And I want to be very clear that what you're about to hear is just 4 short words. Excuse me, 3 words. Down the hill. You're going to hear this played 4 times. The audio quality is not superb, but there's enough there that somebody could recognize this person's voice. And as Superintendent Carter said, not to rationalize away. If you hear this today and you think, my God, that sounds like fill in the blank, call us. Make an anonymous tip. Tell us who you think it is. Let us investigate it. If it's not the right person, they'll just be out a little bit of time and they'll be cleared and they can go on and they'll never know that you called. But you may tell us who the right person was. And you could be the person that helps us to solve this horrible crime. Micah, play the clip, please. play it one more time.
We are also releasing video recovered from Libby's phone. This video has never before been previously released. The video shows a suspect walking on the bridge. When you see the video, watch the person's mannerisms as they walk. Watch the mannerisms as he walks. Do you recognize the mannerisms as being someone that you might know? Remember, he is walking on the former railroad bridge. Because of the deteriorated condition of the bridge, the suspect is not walking naturally due to the spacing between the ties.
Tallied, and the people of Carroll County have re-elected Shane Evans as mayor.
Evans ran again as an independent. He was elected into his first term as mayor in 2015. Mayor Evans wants to continue momentum on updating and maintaining Delphi's infrastructure.
It's an honor to serve the city of Delphi, the place I grew up. The people in this community, that means so much to me, and we're excited with the turnout.
Involved. This case has affected the community in so many ways. I know that I have the dedication of the people behind me and the people behind the scenes that they will not rest until we get this thing solved. Abby and Libby deserve that kind of dedication, not only from me, but from everybody involved. They deserve that from us. The community has the promise from me and from my staff that my office will do everything possible to support the investigation. I know that I have the full dedication of all the agencies involved as well. The goal is the same for all of us. It's to bring the individual responsible for these actions to justice. As Mr. Riley stated, we're not going to discuss the specific aspects of the investigation today. I've directed all law enforcement to review all requests with me, all public requests before a response is given. That is simply to protect the integrity of the case.
Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Marvin Bills. Happy Monday. Our top story at 11 tonight, Delphi Mayor Shane Evans is on to new horizons. Today he announced that he's stepping down as mayor to take on a new position within the city. I spoke with him tonight about what it has been like running the city. He's been mayor for more than 4 years, and he shares why he's excited for his new endeavor.
For me, it was an opportunity to give back to the community.
Delphi Mayor Shane Evans didn't realize that after completing his law degree back in 2015 that he'd later serve his community as a leader.
The people of this community are fantastic, and they want to help, and they just really love this community, and I saw that as my opportunity to give back as well.
Evans says throughout his time as mayor, the city has achieved a lot for the community.
We've been able to accomplish quite a bit in the last 4.5 years in the city of Delphi in terms of infrastructure projects, in terms of waterworks and improving our system and our production rates and our transmission rates.
But there's one thing he cherishes the most.
There are certain families that will come in every month when they're paying their water bill and their kids will come up and say hello.
Connecting with the community is something he says will stick with him forever.
Just that interaction, even if it's just once a month, with people that you probably never would have got to see or talk to, those sorts of things make your heart flutter a little bit.
Evans will officially step down as mayor August 16th. He'll continue serving the community as the chief deputy prosecutor under Carroll County prosecutor Nicholas McLeland.
In high school, I actually got to intern at the prosecutor's office thinking I would become an attorney. And then I had the opportunity to work for Prosecutor McLeland when he was in private practice when I was straight out of law school.
It was a chance Evans says he couldn't pass up, and stepping down as mayor was a bittersweet decision.
I am torn because I sincerely love being the mayor of the city of Delphi. The people are fantastic. To have the responsibility that people come to you looking for help is one of the best parts about being mayor.